Manny, Coto, David Fury, Brannon, Braga. We are pleased to present to you first-time new cast members from Day 8 of 24, including Mr. Anil, Kapoor. Freddie, Prinze Jr.
Millionaire, Carter.
We have the amazing Miss Lynn, Rajskub. Mr. Howard Gordon, the big brain behind 24, and executive producer and star, Kiefer, Sutherland.
Thank you.
Well, welcome everybody. This is exciting, the debut for our Day 8 of 24. And so let's start out with congratulating the team here for their 11th Emmy nominations for this coming year. So, and let's just get started with all of the details and dish that we can get from all of you. And so, let's talk, Howard, that season 7 ended on a cliffhanger, and Kiefer, Jack was not looking like he was in a very good place where we left him. So the end left us all kind of wondering, where are we going to be for season 8? Tell us a little bit about how you came to the decision to put Jack in such peril.
Well, that's what we do. And as you can see, as you can probably guess, and I don't know how this is a spoiler, but he did make it through. And you'll see a little bit later how. And it's just been a very, very exciting year for all of us. We're so grateful, first of all, for everybody's support, everybody for hanging with us. And we can't tell you how happy we all are to be here. So on everyone's behalf, thank you guys for sticking with us and for being here.
Kiefer, Jack went through a lot of really emotional moments last year, from reuniting with his daughter to, of course, being infected with a biohazard. And so were there any particular moments or highlights from last season that you were happy to play, or that felt like it was kind of a new facet to him?
I think one of the things that Howard and I talked a lot about last year was trying to figure out how to get Jack back to a place where living mattered. His life had been crushed so badly over those past 7 seasons. And so the introduction of Annie Wershing's character, Renee, was fantastic, because he did, I'm going to let her know you did, whoever yelled, I'm going to let her know. But she's such a fantastic actress, and the fact that she was the female equal to him allowed them to develop the kind of relationship that you wanted to work. And so that was something that we fed through. It was going to be we knew was going to be a main part of season 8. So there was a reason to live. The reconnection with his daughter, which I thought was fantastic, which made dying very difficult for him. So that was a fantastic thing to be able to play. So those kind of components mattered a great deal in the development of those relationships, because they took on new sides. Were fantastic for last year, and everything obviously from season to season is also thought of in the perspective of what are we going to do next year and how is this going to play out. And so season 7 and 8, probably more than any other seasons that we've kind of done before, are really connected together. That the storylines from season 7 really do play all the way through to season 8.
So with that, let me ask the executive producers and any of you that would like to field it, where do we start on Day 8? Are we looking at picking up where Jack left off at the end of that cliffhanger, or are we going to move ahead like we have in seasons past?
Well, it's 30 years later. Taking a little leap. No, it's actually a
it starts with a place we haven't seen. And I hope I'm not giving too much away here. It starts with Jack in a place we quite haven't seen, and that is Happy, with his daughter and his granddaughter, and it's really an interesting place because when you see those scenes at the beginning, which Kiefer plays so wonderfully, you realize, gosh, we haven't seen this side of it in so long. But there's always this dread when you're watching that this is not going to last, and it makes those moments so much more poignant. But I'll let someone else pick up on mine.
Well, you know what, you guys will see. I don't really, we get into spoiler territory, so let's try to draw the line there. But what I do want to do this is I'm looking at this great new cast, and I have to say I was so happy to see you guys greet our new cast members with that kind of applause, because the casting gods have always smiled on us, and I will say about season 8 that we have once again been smiled upon by the casting gods. We have some very good casting directors as well, but once again I got to say that Anil, Freddie, Katee.
With that, let's talk to some of the new cast. So, Mr. Kapoor, let's talk about how you come to the show. A little bit, without being spoilery, about who your character is. Of course, wonderful, wonderful performance in Slumdog Millionaire, and your vast resume of work that you have done. What attracted you to coming to American television with 24, and again, a scene with your character and who you'll be playing?
Thank you very much. Thank you for being so kind and generous. And word of God. I think I should ask them what attracted them to me. It's for me it's an honor to be in this show, and I've always been a great admirer and a great fan of 24. And I think I'm very, very fortunate to be in the show. So I must ask Howard and the entire team what attracted them to me.
With your talent, it's true. It's very hard to play kings and presidents. I think whether you're playing Shakespeare or whether you're on 24, it's a unique ability to have the weight and the authority and the intelligence and the warmth and all those things to play a president, to play a leader. And there's a very small group of actors who can do that, and we were very lucky to have been introduced to Anil, and I'm looking forward to everybody seeing it.
Well then, Freddie, I know somebody told me, maybe Howard Gordon, that you were a very big fan of the show. So tell me a little bit about that personal fandom, and again, a little about what you'll be playing now that you're on the show.
Sure, yeah. It's not a big secret. I mean, I've been a huge fan of the show from the beginning. And I remember sitting with my wife during season 1 and said, I forgot she's bigger. We were sitting together, we were watching Jack Bauer Save the World, and I just remember saying to her, it would be great to get to be on that show one day, not ever thinking there would be an opportunity or a chance, because I was acting with talking animals at the time. So when the opportunity came around, I jumped at it and gave it all I got. I'm incredibly grateful to both you guys, and I hope you guys love the show. As far as the character goes, his name's Cole Ortiz, and he was in field ops for CTU. He's an ex-Marine, and I just think he's the kind of guy who a few years ago got involved in the Marine Corps like a lot of young men did, with a lot of rage and a lot of anger, and those feelings were replaced with what the Marine Corps gives you, which is discipline and self-control, and that's really the qualities that I'm trying to bring to the guy. And I happen to have a cousin in the military that who's over there right now that I'm trying to